Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining for another episode of the Down South Sports Roundtable. Me and Mark like to call it a Sports Roundtable for short. What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. How you doing? Everything good?
Man, I can't complain, bro. I can't complain, man.
What's up? I like that shirt.
Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah. Is that from the wife store?
Nah.
Yeah, okay.
I got it from, I forgot where I got it from, man. I got it from a little store I be going to. They be getting little theme shirts and stuff, bro.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Yeah, we got a good day in sports again, like always. I was watching the Atlanta Storm and Seattle Storm play. They're on right now.
Yeah.
Skylar Diggins.
Oh yeah, how the game going?
Yeah, he's doing pretty good, man.
Okay.
Turnout.
Okay.
Like, definitely a good game. So
yeah.
You know they back. What they took a month off, didn't it?
Yeah, right? they took the whole Olympics out. When they went to Paris, that's when they took off.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Hey, man, let's get this thing off, bro. With I mean, we'll kick it off with some NFL, man. It kind of been going around for the last couple of days, man. The Vikings first round draft pick JJ McCarthy out of Michigan. He's out for the year. He got injured in that first preseason game, man. Torn meniscus, which I'm surprised is out for the season for a torn meniscus. They use it back in about 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. They might be trying to be cautious with him, but man. So how you feel about the Vikings now, bro?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, usually they are back, and I said 4 to 6 weeks. So I mean, yeah, maybe we'll see. Maybe they're just giving everybody that timeline. Saying that they got a year to cover themselves. I mean, hey, who knows? I mean, the quarterback position is wide open right now. I mean, they do got I think the guy's name Jared Hall, but they do got Nick Mullins.
Yep.
Nick Mullins been in the league a long time from Southern Miss. He's definitely a player now. And they have Sam Darnold, who is definitely he's been in the league for a minute too. So he's a good player. They just signed Matt Corral. Old veteran quarterback. Matt Corral played in what is it? I always want to make sure I get the term. The US, the what is it? The UFL now.
UFL.
Yeah. So he played in that league. He was a quarterback on the Birmingham team that won. They won the championship. So he got a shot. Definitely again back in the league. He wasn't there at one point in time, but he's back as a Vikings quarterback. So they're definitely having a QB battle going on over there, just like Pittsburgh. But I don't know, man. I mean, we shall see. But all that comes with time, man. And like we always say with those wide receivers and quarterbacks, they definitely have to work on their time. So, are they going to be able to throw to those fast guys like Justin Jefferson? And get that timing down pat. That's going to be key because a wide receiver like Justin Jefferson of his caliber, you don't want to hear nothing about you can't throw it deep to me. I'm running fast and you throwing it 5 yards behind me. I don't want to hear nothing about that.
Yeah, and with the new quarterbacks, even JJ McCarthy, I mean, he's a rookie, bro. So he's going to struggle. I ain't gonna say struggle, but it's going to take a while to adjust when you start playing in the conference plays and stuff like that because of college defense and NFL defense is completely different. You know what I'm saying? They know how to hide and disguise a defense, you know what I mean, a lot better than, you know what I mean, in NFL than in college. That's where a lot of quarterbacks struggle at in professional. So, you know what I mean? What you think you see is not what it really is. And they know how to do that.
That's true.
So
that's very true.
yeah, I mean, you got a lot of good backup quarterbacks that's in NFL. And what's separating them from being a backup to a permanent quarterback? A lot of times it's those small mistakes. Hey, I can't read this. I'm not reading this correctly. Audibles, you know what I mean? That playbook is probably like 1996 phone book thick, you know what I mean? The old I think that crap is, you know what I mean? You got one play they're gonna tell you that one play got 10 different audibles based upon what you think you see. If you can't adjust to it quick enough, I mean, it's gonna be a bad day. I mean,
that's true.
A real dominant like the AFC North. You already know they defense, they disguise like hell, man. So it's more surprising. I'm more surprised. The big thing when I seen this, they said, "Oh, it's a knee injury. He had surgery on a meniscus." I'm like, meniscus? I said, all right, that's a 3-week turnaround. Maybe, but usually when you have a meniscus problem, you already start to develop arthritis in the knee. That's what started happening, man. Like you starting to, so did something come up on, you know what I mean, that he had arthritis they didn't know about? Now they know about it, you know what I mean? It's all those different takes, man. So I was surprised that, but they might be protecting their future, hopefully franchise quarterback. It's like, nah, you know, but now you got a person like Justin Jefferson that is a star wide receiver. Now he might feel the type of way, man. I ain't trying to be a part of rebuilding, man. Come on, bro. Like this is getting ridiculous. So that I feel like mixed feelings for him personally. You know what I mean? Just man, I wish he can ball out.
Yeah, and I think he will. He'll definitely do good. I think he'll do decent.
Yep.
We'll see. We'll see
Yep.
in the quarterback battle how what turns out in the summer. This summer battle. So but good luck to him. Good luck to him. Like I say, congratulations to Matt Corral for coming back around in the league.
Yeah, I mean, now you look at what we've been talking about on last episode, fantasy. You know what I mean? We've been kind of ranking quarterbacks, wide receivers, tight ends, running backs, all of fantasy. Now you might not be able to pick Justin Jefferson so high on fantasy.
Yeah, because last time we talked about fantasy running backs, the night we talked, Jameer Gibbs got hurt for the Lions. It's like, wow. Yeah, so I mean that list changes.
Yeah, it does, bro. It does, man. And then we got, you know what I mean, we got other NFL news, man. With Jim Harbaugh offering, extending Colin Kaepernick a coaching job within the organization. I mean, you hearing it. Everybody feels some type of way about it, man. So, you know what I mean? We're gonna talk about this, man. So when you seen that news and heard about that news, what do you start thinking about? Or what was your thought process behind Jim Harbaugh offering Colin Kaepernick a job as a coach?
I mean, I think it's great that he's trying to get him back in the game, some type of way at this point in time. Yeah, I think he's definitely still being railroaded, to some certain degree.
Yeah.
I mean, even though they signed, he got a settlement back in 2019 with the league. I don't know what that consists of, what that paperwork looked like. But you know how they do. It seemed like it was hush money. Basically like get this and go away.
Yeah.
He's still working out though. He said he's still working out. He wants to play. I mean, that's a big thing though. He's been out of the league almost 10 years. He's been out of the league since 2016. So,
I think between 8 to 10. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, my feelings is 32 teams in the NFL. That's the one of 32 teams they're gonna give him any shot to be within a organization. And this is probably the only opportunity if you want to be within the NFL realm, be in an NFL organization. Ain't no other organization right now probably going to touch him at no capacity. Not even a ball boy. I don't even see that happening. But now, flip side of it, just because he offered don't means he really want to coach. I mean, a lot of players, you know what I mean, former players at all levels don't have the aspiration to coach. He never came out and said, hey, I want to be a coach. I don't know if you want to be a coach. That's a different type of a level of commitment that you got to put towards it.
No, that's true. That's true. I mean, he does mentor kids, and I don't know if he's coached like younger kids on a certain type of level, but he's always around them, and giving advice. So I mean, he's definitely in the consideration to be a coach. You know, just by what he does. You know, his history. So I think he could definitely do it. And as the coach said, he sees him being a great coach, and that's definitely probably why he has some of those great characteristics. You know, to do it. So I mean, you're right. If he's never come out and said, you know, that I've heard,
he want to be a coach within the NFL.
Yeah. So
I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, you gotta want to do it.
You gotta want to be a coach, man. That's a much different commitment and different way you got to see the game. I mean, like even to, you know, when I first got into coach, I told you about it. You know what I mean? I started coaching football. I ain't never thought I even want to do something like that. You know what I mean? And then when my son started getting involved with it, I'm gonna tell you what the biggest thing started driving me want to be coach. And it was at the youth level and then start whatever. It was like I'm seeing these coaches trying to tell kids to do something they never did or even been involved with. That bothered me. That really bothered me. I said, nah. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing them do dumb stuff. I'm like, nah, bro. You know what, man? I was saying, and I kind of started like, hey, man, I see y'all teaching it. Why you doing that? You know what I mean? Maybe you should look at it this way. Hey, you play ball? I said, yeah. I said, and I would have never did no crap like this. You know what I mean? And that's how I really started stepping into it, man. Like, and then I'm sorry, you know, it was that different mindset. Then the way you see a game as a coach, you know what I mean? It's different than the way you see the game as a player. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think they see it together, but usually the only position on the field that really sees it like a coach is a quarterback. You know what I mean? Really, that's the honest truth. Because most players are playing reaction. Hey, I see them doing this. I got to go ahead and do this. But from a coach's scheme, they ain't looking at it from the whole defensive side of the ball and the whole offensive side of the ball. How can I put my players in the right position? So that's a different mindset you got to put in. So that's why a lot of former players, they usually don't want to do that because it's a different type of commitment, or they just don't have the will to do it. But the ones that do it, they know it's 100%. Hey, I want to do this. You know what I mean? I really want to advance the game and teach people. And that was another thing. I want to teach people things that I seen that was jacked up. You know what I mean? When we grew up, we have good coach. In high school, we had some bad coaches. You know what I mean? We had some good ones, but we had some bad ones. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say a name, but you know one I'm talking about. Holy moly! You know, like that dude. Like he was. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. And because you play quarterback, you can't. And you was playing strong safety and stuff like that with us. You know what I mean? And the play call used to come into Bobo. All right, and at one point in time, he got hurt. So he was out for like 2 games. So I had to start taking the plays, and I didn't know all the hand signals. So first, you know what I mean? First game, I was like, God, dog, I ran over here, getting the play, coming back to the huddle, whatever. I said, I'm tired of running back and forth, bro. Let me learn what these hand signals is. You know what I mean? And then so when that game he came back, giving the hand signal, I'm looking at both giving us the plays. Hey, I said, that ain't the play. He said, don't worry about it, man. That dude don't know what he's doing. You know what I mean? Bobo was changing the play, bro. Like, I don't even remember the play it was, but he was telling one play, and he'll nah, bro, we ain't set up for that. He said, they finna do this, man. We called, and nobody knew that but him.
I mean, you talk about players that see the field, and from the coach's point of view, it's definitely a quarterback, a middle linebacker, and a safety.
Yeah.
So I mean, definitely playing middle linebacker, you definitely have to see the field. I mean, just
Yeah,
like the Ray Lewis, how Ray
yeah,
Lewis is, and you know, in the mind battle that him and Peyton Manning said. Peyton Manning said, well, Ray Lewis was like one of the only ones who was stumping him out there as
yeah,
far as like knowing knowing where he might go or changing the play or
yeah,
stemming to the line at the right time.
yep,
Yeah, so
yeah.
you definitely have to be able to, like you say, see the field
You got to
from
see. You got to know. You got to
the
know the
whole
situation
field.
you in. Um,
Right.
like that bad situation. I still remember to like it was yesterday. That bad situation. You was like third and whatever, 3rd and 40, and he called a quarterback draw.
A
You know
draw.
what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Why are we calling this, man?
A draw. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to change the play.
You got to change the play. So you seeing the game different, man. So that's a lot of pieces. So I don't know Colin Kaepernick, especially at the NFL level. You already know you spending, if your coach, a player spending a lot of time in the facility, you already know the coaches is spending double the amount of time doing that. They don't have a
Right.
life outside. They life is over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much time do you really want to dedicate towards that?
Yeah, I mean that's true, man. So yeah, I don't know if he's prepared for that, but
Yeah,
I'm glad Harbaugh extended the offer to him. So
yeah,
he said it was earlier this year. So
yeah, yeah,
he said it was earlier this year. That's his exact words. So I mean, he
yeah.
had time to think about it, and he said he was going to get back to him about it. But they were just talking to him last week or a couple weeks ago, and he was still talking about training and being ready and wanting to play still. So I don't think he's mentally focused on being a coach at this
Coach
point.
right
I mean,
now.
it's a great opportunity, but I don't think he's going to do it.
Yeah. Hey, man. So I'm gonna tell you something else. It's outside NFL, but still talking about football. It was somebody we talked about that was on the Jim Harbaugh staff. You know what I mean? Old boy Connor Stallion. What is Stallion? Oh, you know the dude that was going hide on other people's sidelines, stealing signs and all that type of stuff. Hey, I just seen the article today, but they lighten him up, bro. They lighten him up. He came back in the news. He is now a high school defensive coordinator in a school in Detroit.
Mm.
So everybody
Wow.
was like, "Oh boy, he about to be in classrooms. He's about to be in everything." Hey, that's what blows me. He got hired to be a high school defensive coordinator, which I'm not saying like if you're coaching at the college level, even the lower level guys, they work them harder than the coordinators. You know what I mean? Because you're doing a lot of leg work. You're doing a lot of
Mm-hmm.
element stuff. You're doing a lot of play breakdowns. You're doing a lot of, hey, we run this too many times. We doing this too many times. We very predictable. So he might be really, really smart with that. But I think it's too soon because he got a lot of backlash behind his name.
I mean, he does, but that's probably why I mean, he is in Detroit still, so he's kind
Yeah.
of still around the program. He's not far.
Yep.
But I mean, life goes on, so he's definitely gonna have to do something with his life and go
Yeah.
somewhere. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm glad he got some type of job because his name is hot right now. You think he would have moved to Mississippi and got a job? Start over the way
Hey,
the
that
way
man,
he is right now.
boy, hey, social media is killing him right now. They say, oh boy, grades about to be changed. You know what I mean? Cheating on the test about to happen. Hey, he said, he's gonna be in other school locker rooms right now. Still, still a play call, still a play sheets. You know what I mean? Boy, they is killing that man right now.
Yeah, so he got a job. I got another job. Yeah, who
Hey,
knows? He might work his way up to the
yeah,
college level again.
we don't even know his coaching capabilities right now just because of all the negative publicity behind his name. You get what I'm saying? Like that's one thing we don't know. But I wanted to bring that up, bro. I want to bring that up, man. But hey, also saying on NFL, man, going back to NFL, Brandon Aiyuk. Now, I put this on our, you know what I mean, what we're going to talk about on today podcast. Yeah, because it's day to day, man. It's really day to day on what Brandon Aiyuk trade status is. It seems like it's, you know what I mean. right now it looks like it's just between two teams. Either he's going to be with the 49ers or he's going to be with the Steelers. As a Baltimore Ravens fan, I hope he's not going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. But you know what I mean. Whatever is best for his career, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. As a competitor, I don't want to play him in a division. But you know what I mean. What you thinking about this though, man? This whole shit down, bro.
Yeah. And as a Cowboys fan, I definitely don't want him at the 49ers no more. He can go on leave. Yeah. Done enough. He's done enough. Yeah. Man, take enough of a beat. You know? Go on, sit him on over there in the AFC to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is on them hard, so he can definitely go on over there if he wanted to. But
they're gonna have to give up about it, and I don't know if they really want to give up anybody, man. Because if you really think about it, still they still kind of they're a playoff team. They're gonna make the playoffs. They find a way. You can't count them out. They're gonna find a way to make the playoffs. Scrapping, you know what I mean? Whatever, they're gonna make the playoffs. But they still kind of rebuilding too. So I don't know if they want to give up, man.
But they need something like Brandon Aiyuk.
Yeah.
You know, they need somebody like that.
That's because I know they called out a couple of people. They called out Pickens, which that'd be dumb. You know what I mean? You want both of them. You don't want to give people ain't gonna do that one. But they might give up a defensive player, but right now I don't think the Steelers is in a situation that's really why I think they probably they like, man, we don't want to give up nobody because we still kind of rebuilding.
Yeah, but I mean they're gonna have to make up something. I mean, like I said, if it's a pick in the draft,
well, they're giving up two years of first round picks. And also the 49ers want to play. If you take one of their star wide receiver, they want somebody to replace. Not saying they got to be a wide receiver, but they want somebody to replace too, not just draft capital.
Man,
that's
2 years of first round. 2 years of first round picks. That's major.
Yeah, but look at the 49ers. You know what I mean? And by them giving up that, and you was this close. You know what I mean? Like, and now you know what I mean? Like, it's I don't know what you're gonna give up, bro.
Yeah, they've been that close the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I mean, but Brandon Aiyuk, he's definitely handling it. He's handling it perfectly, as I would say. Like you were saying last time, he's showing up to practice, so he doesn't get paid. I mean, so he don't get charged, right? Yeah. He even said he had a little soreness in his neck and back. So you can't put him out there if he hurt.
Like, what is he sore from?
I mean, it might not be true, but he's saying the right thing. He's saying the right things. You know what I'm saying? To keep him from being fined or what have you. So if you are sore in the neck of the back, you might not have to come out there, and show up. So like you said, the Steelers on them hard, but I don't know what's taking so long for them to come up.
It's really you are. I mean, you know how the draft rooms. I mean, not the draft room, but them executive rooms can be, man. Like everybody you got on the board that you would probably consider not guaranteed, because if they really wanted to give up somebody, they would have already done it. So they really thinking like, God, man, if we give up him, who we could get to replace him? You know what I'm saying? Now you looking at, you know what I'm saying, they still in preseason. So really you looking at, if I give up him, can his backup take that role? You know what I'm saying? Or can we get somebody off the game? That's really what they're looking at, bro.
But
training camp.
And this is the Niners, so and Brandon Aiyuk's been there a couple of years, so he's smart. He watched everything go down with Nick Bosa. You know what I'm saying? They signed Nick Bosa the first week last year. The first week right before a game, game time. They signed him. So he probably thinking they're gonna do the same thing, try to wait him out. So it's a waiting game at this point in time. I do the same thing like Nick did. Just wait it out, because you're gonna need me. So
All right, so now let's talk about, you know what I mean? We ain't had this on our topics for the night, but talking about waiting out, what you think CeeDee Lamb gonna do? Do you think CeeDee Lamb gonna sit there wait it out too?
Yeah, I mean, I think that deal's gonna get done. I definitely think it's gonna get done. I don't know what's taking Jerry so long with it, but like you were just saying though, as far as those rooms go, it's kind of like what they do now at these point in time. So it's those GMs against these agents now.
Yeah,
At this point in time. So that's what they're doing. So I mean, Jerry Jones is already talking about they need him. They miss him. He said they don't miss him on the field, but they miss him being around. At this point in time. So wait till that first season comes, the first game comes. That's when you're gonna start missing him on the field. So like I
I mean,
said, hopefully they had that deal worked out by then.
I mean, I know this happened a long time ago, but you remember they did Emmitt Smith like that. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? They did Emmitt Smith like that. This time they lost. They went 0-2 or 0-3. One of the two.
0-2. And we were
And
terrible without Emmitt
on,
Smith.
bro. Like, what are you doing, man? You
Yeah.
killing me.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. You the owner. You want us to win, but you won't sign the dude.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the cap space to sign to make it make sense.
Yeah, we lost bad like those first two games, and then they signed Emmitt back. Emmitt got like a standing ovation, and
Yeah,
the rest is history.
yeah. I mean, I put it like this: if CeeDee Lamb, if they start the season, he haven't resigned, he's still holding out. Whatever they come to, you better add about another $1 to $2 million to it. For real.
Yeah, because at some point in time, it's going to be playing with fire.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
some other team is willing to pay you that right now today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on. He come on to Baltimore. We'll pay him. You know what I mean? I think he'll be great with Baltimore. Come on to Baltimore.
Y'all don't have salary cap.
Oh, we got salary cap. We'll make salary cap for him.
That's y'all problem trying to sign it. And speaking of that, Dak reworked his deal. I told you he reworked it. So the salary, Dak, it dropped by it went down like 59 to 55 salary cap. There was a little room in the salary cap space because we owe CD like 17.
What they convert? I got a man. I didn't see that, man. Did they convert some of that to bonus? Did they convert a lot of money to bonus?
I think they might have converted some.
Okay, I'm gonna look
to
at
bonus,
that. I didn't see. I'm gonna check that. Yeah,
probably open it up.
I look at it, man. To be honest with you, man, teams in Texas, I look at it. You shouldn't have negotiation problems with signing somebody in Texas, and the reason why, because there ain't no state tax in Texas, man. So you can make like you can pay the person bonus. You know what I mean? You can pay the person bonus money and whatnot, man, and that'll be fine, bro. Like, because they don't got to pay them state taxes. You get what I'm saying? They don't have to pay them state taxes. Like for California, all right, you 49ers or whatever, we're gonna convert half your to salary. I mean to bonus. Well, you're gonna have an issue because you're gonna have to pay higher in taxes on that. But if you talk about in Texas, they don't gotta pay a higher tax because they don't got no state taxes there. So you can work it out better in Texas. I mean, states like Texas and Florida that don't have state taxes because of the bonus. You don't have to pay them high tax rates on them bonuses.
Right. Way better than a New York.
Way better deal, man. Way better deal. So, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I'm waiting to see like CeeDee Lamb or Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons ain't held down, but I guarantee, and he's been a team player, but his time gonna come.
Yeah,
his time gonna come. Good or bad.
It was all in there. It was all that was in that deal.
Yeah.
They picked up his 5th-year option.
Yeah.
With that, so he become like unrestricted free agent after that year.
Yep.
So they worked out a deal, or they're moving the numbers around for those three. Just to cover those three.
Yeah, I mean between that, man, I like I said, I'm gonna look at the Mr. Prescott. You saying they gave him 55? I think that's reasonable. That's reasonable for what the markets for quarterback right now is. Personally, I think 50 would probably be the max. You should pay him, but you can't. You got to go off with the market value right now.
Right.
So I mean, I agree with that, bro. I agree with that, man. And also, so that kind of took a rain on my parade, man, because I was ready to take jabs at him, man, because I said y'all trying to take the season to get Shedeur Sanders, because prime time went on public he said, man, y'all got to get off my boy Jerry Jones. You know what I mean? He's gonna get these people signed, man. Give him time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like he was praising. I said, oh no, that's just a distraction to get Shedeur in it though next year, man. I said, but okay. All right, I got you.
Right. If we setting up for that, then so be it. You know, let us shine. Yeah, we don't mind having a Shedeur. Bring him on board.
Bro, I think that level, if you get Shedeur, that'll be money, man. But I don't know now, man, how that's going to work, man. But that's too far down because you don't know how the season's going to play out, the draft order. So that'd be too far. That's too far down to be speculating. You know what I mean? We ain't going to do like ESPN do, try to speculate for the next 3 years. We can't do that, man. We can't do that. So
it's crazy that like I said, Brandon Aiyuk, he's coming to practice, you know, and not getting fined. Meanwhile, while you have Trent Williams, who's nowhere near practice and getting fined $50K a day. But
hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, whatever the deal is, I guarantee he's gonna cover that.
I know it. That's what I said. He had to be. Yeah. So
and to be real with you, now Trent Williams, I wouldn't touch it. Wouldn't even touch it. Whatever he asked for, you better pay him.
Yeah, he deserves it.
That should need to be no discussion. Whatever he's asking for, you better pay him.
And I think that's what it is. He's wanting more to up the stakes and how much he's getting paid. Like I said, which is he's worth it. So
and think about how long Trent Williams been in the league, man. Trent Williams been in the league for a long time. And remember when Aaron Donald decided, he said, hey, I'm retiring, whatever, and people was like, man, bro, you can still go, bro. He said, that ain't the issue. He said, I don't have the motivation to go through a whole nother OTAs, training camp, preseason. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't have the motivation. If you tell me, hey, you ain't got to go to none of that 2 weeks before the season starts, I'm going to be in shape regardless. 2 weeks before the season starts and play, then I do it. But if I got to go through all that, I don't want to do it. So Trent Williams, by him saying, I want to renegotiate and he ain't not there, he resting his body, bro. He ain't happy. I mean, how many years he going to go through it, bro? Like, that's, you know what I mean? That's really for real. You don't want to go through doggone 4 months of training camp, OTA, volunteer, involuntary workouts, all this type of stuff, man. He going to be in shape. He going to be ready. You know what I mean? So he's like, okay, I chill.
Just like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Now Aaron Rodgers is different. Aaron Rodgers is different, bro. So, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you the exact reason why Aaron Rodgers is different. Because how physical do quarterbacks get in practice?
Quarterbacks ain't physical at all in practice.
Thank you. Now, how many drills you already know, because every offensive lineman, defensive lineman, and you can say linebackers, especially during the drills at training camps or whatever, but we'll say offensive lineman, defensive lineman, they'll continue going every day.
All kinds of. No doubt.
Yeah.
So, but no, it's just real. Trent Williams was definitely doing the right thing. Like you said, he's been around the game a long time, so he knows what practices and which camps to dodge, and he can run the bag up from when he does get signed, because he know they're gonna sign him. He's worth it. He's the number one, tackle right now. So
I mean,
so no question. He knows, right? Exactly. He knows there's no question.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%, man. 100%. So, I mean, Trent Williams going to get signed whenever they sign him. I mean, he letting his body rest. He don't need to be going through drills like that, man. I mean, I think he's been in the league about 15 years. I think about 15 years because he did like 8 to 10 in doggone with the Redskins. Now Washington Commander, now Washington team, whatever they is now. You know what I mean?
Who cares about the Redskins?
Hey, also, it's another person ain't been showed up to training camp. That man right there, Jamar Chase.
Like what are we doing? Why is he not signed and paid? Like what's the holdup? Now you like you just said with CeeDee Lamb, the closer it gets, you're gonna have to put some on top of it. Because why are you not paying Jamar Chase? I mean, clearly he's the best. Now of course he's one of the best, but he's like the best wide receiver in the game right now. I don't know why they're so hesitant to sign these people off these rookie deals, man. Just go on sign the man at this point in time. Like, what you waiting on? And they say he's been at camp. He was at camp. He's not coming to camp now at this point in time. So
I have no clue why they are not re-signing or hesitant by. It should be no negotiation. Maybe some little small negotiation, like you know what I mean, whatever. But it should be
I need to talk by the head coach. That needs to be it. That's it.
You tell parking space.
Yeah, that's it.
They negotiated.
That's it. Their contract's supposed to be signed already at this point in time.
I mean, what's the other option?
You're not gonna let them go.
Why you're right. Like, why they're not? I mean, so remember, hey, we talked about this. I mean, it was months ago. We were talking about with the TV deal. That's what it was. When we were talking about the NBA TV deal and all that type of stuff. Think about this. These contracts, I don't know why they want to get these people all these rookie deals that have exceeded, not they matching or staying in line. No, they have well exceeded their doggone rookie deal. Now, if you think about if it's something with a TV deal, they never let it get down to 1 year.
Right.
They renegotiated.
They always go back. They always go back to the thing.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
They said, you know what I mean? And say it was, I just use an example. I say ESPN, they got a TV deal with the NFL. I just use those two as an example. And NFL, if they're exceeding the numbers that's already in the contract, you think they're gonna wait till the last year and say we'll wait? You know what I mean? No, they're going to them 3-4 years in advance. Say, hey, we have exceeded the expectation of this current contract. We need to resign.
Mm-hmm.
But why they won't do that with these Jamar Chase? Come on, bro. That don't make no sense.
Oh man, it's that. I mean that one there don't make sense at all. I don't know. I can't even understand it. It's no words for that.
Yeah.
I mean you signed Burrow. You gave him his money, which he definitely deserved. I mean,
what he did without Jamar Chase.
Oh, not at all. Like I say, T. Higgins, he had to wait a couple of. Y'all played the waiting game with him, and T. Higgins is a good wide receiver.
He's a good wide receiver.
Not Jamar Chase. He's definitely a good wide receiver. So,
I think the only team right now that signed multiple wide receivers that they have and didn't have to go this back and forth negotiation like that was the Eagles. They took care of AJ Brown. They took care of Devontae Smith. They said, "No, y'all outplayed y'all." They're not even giving them the opportunity to even test out the free market. You know what I mean? They're not even doing it. They said, "Nah, man, we happy with these dudes." Nah, bro. Let's go ahead and resign.
Smart.
I mean,
because we know the longer it goes on. I mean, how many times have we seen this? The longer it goes on, it's going to always be the top 5 to 10 battling for their money, and we already know whoever waits the longest is usually going to have the highest deal.
Yep.
You know, man, they got this. I need this. Okay, well, if they got this, my numbers is this, I need this. It's the
Yep.
same recurring theme all the time.
Yep.
So here we go again with the top wide receivers. Aiyuk,
Yep.
CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase.
Yep. Yep. You're 100% right, man. Hey, so I said something about the Eagles, man. I did that on purpose to use that as a segue, man. Nick Sirianni, man. Nick Sirianni. I mean, it's reports going around saying that he might be on the hot seat, man. Do you agree with that?
It could be possible because you
Talk
and
to
you and your quarterback are not on the same page. You know, at this point in time, y'all went on the same page for half of the year last year. You started off with 10-2, 10-1, and lost
Yep.
6 of the 7 of your last game. You know, and
On the play too. He was calling
he,
offensive plays.
he was, and you know, and then the thing is, it's not just people can say, oh well, he's not listening to the coach or the program. Is Hurts and the offensive coordinator going against Sirianni? You know, it's like he's dumbing down the offense. You know, when they're trying to make it more prolific. You know what I'm saying? Make it better at this point in time.
Yep.
And I mean, we were just speaking of changing plays. He's been doing it. He's been known to change plays, and he has changed a couple of plays. You know, I mean, maybe not all of them have worked out in their favor, but that's the tail of the tape. You know, that comes with the territory, basically. You know, so yeah, he definitely could be on the hot seat, man. Like I said, at this point in time, how are you not seeing eye to eye or trying to be on the same page with your star quarterback?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
only thing I think, man, and NFC championship, maybe an NFC championship, I should say, maybe. Super Bowl is probably the only thing that's going to say
Getting to the Super Bowl, winning it.
winning.
Getting to the Super Bowl or winning it.
Winning definitely, but I mean maybe both. Because if you make it to the Super Bowl, maybe they'll give you another year. You
Depending on how
know,
bad,
that's
depending on how good or bad the
right,
Super Bowl. Yeah. Okay.
right. That's no easy feat. So
So
that could possibly.
I say this, man, and I didn't even prep no videos for this because I didn't even think about it. It was a videos like from it was like clips and stuff like that from last season of the Eagles, especially during a downfall when they was them last like 6 games or whatever. They was losing, and they weren't even losing bad, man. They were losing like by simple, like it was close game, but they was losing. They'd be leading, control the game, and they're just tanking. And they started playing like some clips of Jason Kelce. Remember? And when they was calling plays and they was calling audibles to those plays, you would see Jason Kelce turn around at center, say no, and nah, change that play. He was like, the center's telling you, no, don't do that. Like, so I'm thinking like, man, what? You know what I mean? First you think like, man, what Hurts is calling? You know what I mean? But it might not have been Hurts. It might have been Sirianni because you already know whatever your play you call comes with maybe 3, 4, 5, whatever your play scheme is, but it's gonna come with automatic audibles that you got to call based upon what you see. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I wonder if the play coming out the huddle was wrong or bad. It could be a number of things, but I started knowing. So when this thing came out with Nick Sirianni, is he on the hot seat? Now I started thinking back in Jason Kelce, like, nah, bro, don't call that. He like literally turned around, not trying to hike the ball, like, no, wrong play, go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and definitely I can remember definitely vivid just watching, like you said, they didn't lose bad, meaning they didn't lose by a lot of points or what have you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it comes down to those plays in the fourth quarter or when it's time to make a play and they throw they run a ball or they throw a 5-yard route or whatever it was, you can see just you can see it on Hurts's face. He was so dissatisfied with the call, how it turned out. He just shakes his head. But you can tell it's not his call. That one wasn't his call at the end of the day. So and I knew it. They spoke on it last year as far as like the play calling and who's sending it in and is he changing the calls. So, but you can tell that was the issue. But I mean, it's coming out. The stories are coming out more and more now.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, man, and you gonna relate to this, and you remember this. I know you remember this very, very clear. Nick Sirianni should watch the Devontae Smith last year at Alabama. The plays they was running with him, like they was doing. They had a mix of what Kyle Shanahan and McDaniels was running with, like Tyreek Hill doing, like, you know what I mean? A lot of misdirection, a lot of motion, a lot of jet sweeps, a lot of that. I didn't see that from the Eagles this year. And you got Devontae Smith, one of the fastest dudes in NFL, man.
Exactly. And that goes back to what he was saying. Hurts was saying, he feels that the offense was dumbed down. You're running a generic type of offense, and you can't do that these days at all. You're going to lose every time doing that. I mean, like we were saying, a lot of the NFL now, play calling is predicated on, is based on how offenses were in college, since it's so much college players, of course, in the NFL, but the scheme and coaches.
A lot of mismatch getting calls.
Exactly. So, I mean, you can't do that. And it shows 6 of the 7 of your last games, because like I say, NFL is a copycat league. Once they catch on to what you're doing, you better adjust.
Bruh, I mean, I don't know
and that's how they shut him down.
Watching this right now, if y'all don't remember Devontae Smith when they won a national championship for Alabama, that dude was unguardable. But they didn't just have him sit, you know what I mean? They had him all over the field. They had him all over the field. The dude is 165, 70 pounds, soaking wet, and fast, slick, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. And you got this man just sitting there. All right, get out the, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't causing no mismatch. You ain't making the defense shift nothing. You ain't making the defense work at all. That's the reason why they start downfalling, because they weren't making the defense work.
Yeah, I mean, every defensive player loves an easy offense. If we can read it, man, that's a good game. That's an easy game.
Now, Mark, tell me, because you play college outside linebacker. What's the worst defensive call at goal line?
Oh my God! And I'm saying it in preseason, they come out in this man defense. It's horrible.
I mean, and why? Tell me why. Because why? You in man, you see Devontae Smith in motion up to the quarterback, and they say hike the ball, he going right back out. The doggone whoever's chasing him already, he's too far out, man. Too much separate, he can't get him.
There's no way you can stop it.
There's no way you can stop it.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing McDaniels and them do. They'll send Tyreek in motion halfway, and then shoot him back across the field.
Yeah. You play man coverage. You play man coverage on. Man, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. So I understand and see why they're saying Nick Sirianni is on the hot seat. I think he's a good coach. I think he's out of tune with his offense. I think he's out of tune with what his scheme should be for that offense based upon the players that you got.
He is, and it's showing. It definitely shows. It reared its ugly head. Like I said, the league caught on to how to play them, and they shut them down. The last half of the season. Yep. I mean, it's the same thing I said about y'all, the Ravens, when y'all beat the 49ers. Mm-hmm. Y'all gave everybody the blueprint on how to shut them down. I mean, because that is definitely not hard to stop the 49ers at all. Yep. And Shanahan, it felt like it was impossible.
Yep.
But y'all did it, and it's the same way. And that's what happened to the Eagles. They got shut down, and Sirianni didn't adjust, and his team knew it. coach. I mean, his coaches, his players knew it, but he is the head coach at the end of the day, so it falls on him.
Yeah. Hey, man. So we talking about speed. We talking about football, and we're gonna talk about Tyreek Hill and his beef with Noah Lyles. They've been going back and forth. First, it was like Tyreek Hill, like, man, he was saying, man, I support the NBA and NFL, man. You know what I mean? F Noah Lyles, you know what I mean? Like, I beat him in the race right now. Then now, I don't know if you've seen this video that came out. I think it came out either last night or today. When Noah Lyles like, yeah, he was on an interview, blah, blah, blah. He said, what's that fast dude name? They call him Cheetah. I don't know. I can't remember his name. You know who he is. But then he was like, you know what I mean? He said, yeah. And he was just talking crap to him. Now, talk to me, man. Like, first of all, now I say this. Tyreek Hill, he's not your, obviously, I think he, like, unofficially, because he haven't raced against other NFL players. I would love to see him and Devontae Smith. I think Devontae Smith. I don't know how fast if he still got all that speed, but that dude was fast, bro. That dude is fast. But I'm gonna say this: Tyreek Hill has ran track, and even while he's in the NFL, he participated in some track meets, so he know how to run track. Now I don't know what this beef is and how far they're gonna go, man. But talk to me about what you thinking about this whole situation to be between these two. And then Noah Lyles taking shots at the NBA, but they taking shots back. You know what I mean? All this type of stuff.
Yeah, man. It was going on the whole Olympics. The NBA players were taking shots at Noah Lyles. Definitely when he lost the 200, the can't won bronze in 200. I mean, the shots picked up at that point in time. Like I said, they put a post on their page. They said we didn't come here to win the bronze. So they were taking big shots at him. Even Botswana, the guy who won the 200. They celebrated in the stadium, like 30,000 people in the stadium when he got back home, and they had some people making fun of Noah Lyles. They had a dude in the wheelchair with a tore off shirt, acting like Noah Lyles was. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, at the end of the day, I think he just got beside himself. When he started winning Noah Lyles. One thing you don't do is, like you said, you usually have respect for people in their professional sport. From baseball to football to basketball, it's usually a show of support all around. So when he came out nationally, all over the world, and he called out, and making fun of the NBA players, it was kind of like a slap in the face. First of all, I mean, it's your own country, your own team.
Yeah.
That you're supposed to be rooting for. So I think they took it that way. Definitely most of all of the NBA players, and the NFL jumped in on it too.
Yeah.
So now it's like everybody against him now. And then you lost the 200.
Yeah. Tyreek was like, man, come on, bro. You was sick, man. Come on, man. Be serious, bro. Come on, man. Like
he's saying what everybody else. And what did I tell you? He came around. He did all that jumping around and running from end to end. You know what I'm saying? Getting the crowd. That don't look like anybody who was sick to me.
The only way he should. If you was sick, bro, you should have had a picture. You getting the IV or something. Like, hey, Celtic, bro. You got a cold towel on your head. You know what I mean? Like,
like the flu game. You gotta look like the flu game or something. You know what I'm saying? Nah, not you jumping around, spinning around, and then running from end to end.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, man, let's switch gears to baseball a little bit. We're going to just talk a little bit about baseball, man. Aaron Judge, man. First of all, that dude huge, man. He should. Bro, that mug is huge, bro. That dude is huge. Huge, bro. So he became the first fastest player to get to 300 home runs, man. Man, talk to me about that, man. And I know you really. I've been following baseball a little bit this season. I'm getting to that point where it's that I can't follow baseball all year round. I got to get it right. You know what I mean? To keep the interest on it. You know what I mean? I got to keep it. It's too many games. They too often, bro. Like, God. But I do watch baseball, especially Atlanta Braves, man. For being from Alabama, bro, I love the Atlanta Braves. But Aaron Judge, man, becoming the first, fastest player to hit 300 home runs, man. Talk to me, bro.
Yeah, that's major, man. He is a slugger, no doubt about it. Anytime Aaron Judge comes to the plate, anytime he's on the Sports Center, you're gonna watch it. You're gonna see what happens. 9 times out of 10, he hit a home run. He slapped him over the stadium, in the highest parts of the stadium. So he is definitely doing his thing.
He a power hitter, man. Powerful
He
hitter.
He is. It's great. It's just great to see it. It's kind of like it's your modern day Ken Griffey, Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire. Just to see a home run hitter like that. So he definitely is who they say he is. He's been doing it so long. Like I said, every time he comes up to bat for the years he's played, he's on CNN. If you see it on TV, you're gonna stop and see because he's finna slap the ball.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. Yeah, so I love to see it, and like I said, who knows where he's gonna end up.
Whew. I'm gonna tell you how big this dude is, bro. Like when y'all on the SEC media day, y'all the Alabama quarterback, you guys Alabama quarterback, big dude. You know what I mean? Like
His name is Jalen Miller.
I know. I'm an Auburn fan, bro. I ain't give y'all all the recognition. You know what I mean?
I know.
Quarterback. You know what I mean?
I already know where you're going. That's exactly why I say the orange and blue team.
But Aaron Judge was at SEC. You know what I mean? He met each other. You know what I mean? So Aaron Judge gave him a autograph like jersey, autograph shoe, autograph cleats or whatever, autograph baseball cleats. And then he got it. He said, "God, dog, these things big." He put his foot in, bro. The thing was like 4 sizes bigger than where his foot is, man. I think he said he was size 13.
Yeah, man. Hey, Judge is a big guy. He's huge. Like I said, he's definitely a football player or basketball player playing baseball.
Yeah, I could easily see him being a tight end. You know what I mean? Like Grunt. You know what I mean? Like a Grunt type of tight end. You know what I mean? But he chose right profession because first of all, you making more money in MLB. Second of all MLB contract fully guaranteed. And then third of all, MLB you could divert some of your money to get paid later on. You can say, you know what? Just give me a little small portion of it. Then start in 2020 in 2030, pay me from 2030 to 2040 to remain the salary. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, man. It's I forgot the baseball player's name, but baseball is crazy. It's a baseball player. He's been getting paid for like the last 30 years from the team.
Oh yeah. I think next year's his last year. Next year is his last year getting paid.
Man, that is so crazy.
Yeah. Next year's his last year getting paid, man. Next year. So also you heard about the I'm gonna find the video. I'm gonna find, but they heard about the new wide receiver that's 28 years old that played for the University of Arkansas.
The old guy, the old kid.
Yeah, they call him Unc on the field now. Every time you catch somebody, they say, that's what I'm talking about, Unc. Like he's 28 years old. But so looking at the history, he was a 4-star recruit coming out of high school. But he chose baseball. He played baseball for I think 8 to 10 years. I think it was 8 years, but I don't know the exact amount, but I say between 8 to 10 years to be statistically correct. And then obviously he didn't make it to the major. He's been in minors all them years. What that means, he got years of eligibility. He got all these years of eligibility, man. I'm itching to see this, but What, man? Talk to me, man. What you think about it, man? If you at UAB when you play, you got somebody 28 years old come out there and play football. What you think?
It's always one. I mean, you usually always every team usually has like one. So we had an old cat on our team.
Oh, for
Probably
real?
two, yeah, probably two of them, I think. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we had a guy who was in the army, who
Oh, for real? Okay.
played. Yeah, we had a regular guy who still had his years of eligibility. He played, and we had a cat that was in the army and played. So
Okay.
yeah, it's usually one. You usually have one or two on every team. But
Okay.
I mean, I applaud it, man, because you never lose love for it, and just to be able to do that, most
Yeah.
of them, a lot of them, sometimes are walk on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So just to come out there, and get the blood, sweat, and tears, and to go through it with you, they become a brother too at the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Dope. Like I said, just to see somebody, don't give up on it because
Yeah.
it's still something to see. Definitely to do it at Arkansas and to play in the SEC. I mean, just think of the
I'm
stadium
waiting
and
to
the
see how
team.
the season gonna go with that, bro.
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
to see that. I'm waiting
yeah.
to see that.
That'd be nice. That'd be like that's a live experience to have. You know,
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah. He ain't go to no. He went to Arkansas, so you finna play. You playing everybody. You finna
Exactly.
play everybody. LSU, Auburn, Alabama, probably both Mississippi team. I don't know. I don't have Arkansas schedule in front of me, but they usually play a mix of everybody. Probably gonna play Florida. So yeah, you finna play. You know what I mean? But like he wasn't in out of shape because he been playing baseball. But baseball shape ain't football shape either
Yeah. Football shape ain't basketball shape. Basketball shape ain't soccer shape.
Hey,
That's good.
so I'm gonna go back to your friend, man, Jerry Jones. It's a video that came out. It was an interview that came out from Troy Aikman. Did you know Troy Aikman refused to go back to? I ain't gonna say refuse. Well, he said I would never go back to the Dallas Cowboys. When he basically was looking to go to another team because he didn't get along with Jerry Jones. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew him and Jerry had their issues, and spats. They got to it a time or two before.
Okay.
But he definitely speaks.
Okay.
He let his mind be known. He let his mind be known about how he feels about Jerry and how Jerry running the Cowboys.
Okay, I'm finna play it right now. Here you go. Here you go, right here. Here you go, right here.
And the reason that I retired was because I said I spent too much time trying to build up some credibility and respect for my career, and I'm pissing it away, and I have nothing to, and I have no say in it, and I'm not going to be a part of that. And that's what I said to Jerry. So when I left the Cowboys, I thought I might play elsewhere, but it didn't happen. But I was never going to play for the Cowboys again.
What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. So, yo, man, you just heard what I just heard, man. And it is just absolutely amazing in a negative way to hear something like that from Troy Aikman. One of the biggest Cowboy stars of them all. All-time everything for Dallas Cowboys when it comes to quarterback.
So I'll say this, Mark. I didn't know that went down like that. I didn't remember that. I didn't remember it went down like that.
No, I mean,
I didn't remember. I know he
was
with Jimmy Johnson. It might have been stemmed from that Jimmy Johnson stint.
Yeah, it was because Jimmy and Troy loved each other.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't public. Back then, like it is now, everything went public. I mean,
yeah,
it was some incidents that definitely made mainstream and that went public. That one wasn't. It wasn't publicized that much, like like the outhouses behind the Cowboys stadium and practice fields.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. It's damning to hear because but it's not new because you're not a Cowboy fan. You say the same thing, right? Already.
Yep.
So it's a million Cowboy haters out there. Colin, but at the same time, there's a million people who are not Cowboy fans who know this same information and how he runs the program. What is your favorite saying about when the Cowboys are winning another Super Bowl?
Oh, I said, man, the Cowboys won't win a Super Bowl till Jerry Jones dead. They won't.
So I can hear Troy Aikman saying that. Sounds like Troy Aikman could have said that, right?
Yeah. The only way the Cowboys win another Super Bowl is Jerry Jones dead, because it's the same thing that a lot of NFL players hate about Roger Goodell. He's a judge, jury, and executioner. All right. So now you flip it over to Jerry Jones. He's the owner. He's the GM. He want to be the head coach. He want to be the offensive coordinator. He want to be the defensive coordinator. Mm-hmm. He want to do way too much within the organization, not trusting your people to run it.
No, that's real. And the last person he let run it, was Jimmy Johnson like that. I mean, be a part of it.
Yeah.
Yep. That didn't work out too great.
Yep. Hey, so we on reaction videos now, you know what I mean? Because we kind of went through a lot of things today, bro. Hey, you remember the video when they were talking about Draymond Green got choked up on the football field at Michigan State?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he actually told a real story what happened. He told a real story what happened, man. And he wasn't playing football, but he went out there not to try out though. So I'm gonna play. I'm gonna let you hear what he said, and then we'll talk about it.
It's on to Bakubo highlights of you in Michigan State. How they clipped you up on YouTube?
Oh, they lied to y'all. I really didn't try to play football.
What was you doing?
Over Christmas break, I said, Coach D, I want to play in the spring game. I just want to go out there and play a couple plays. He's like, all right, cool. Whenever the spring game was, I went to his office. Like, Coach D, you told me I could play in the spring game. He was like, all right, cool. Come out to practice tomorrow. We got practice Tuesday, Wednesday off. The game on Thursday. Perfect. They gave me the weakest shoulder pads ever. So they got me out there looking like an offensive lineman. No problem. When I look back on it, it was all a setup. Shoulder pads was fucked up. I didn't have any cleats like they had out from the back.
That nigga was built like Joker.
Thursday, I come for the game. Boom. They tell me, you're going to run this play. You're going to line up at tight end. The entire offensive line and the entire defensive line yells. I took off. Now, mind you, linemen aren't even allowed to talk. So they're like, all right, you're going to line up at receiver this next play. And at the time, we got this cornerback. His name's Johnny Adams. Animal. All-American. So why is he over here on me?
That's the setup.
I take off. Tear me up. Praise. I'm like, oh, this right. He held me for 10 yards. So I picked up a first down in a college football game. But they don't tell you that. They
don't. Yeah.
That was set up.
All right. Well, he confused. You can't talk. That offensive line can't talk. But hey, it's almost one of them things. Are you a quarterback thing? I mean, a basketball player think he's gonna come out here and do something? Oh yeah. Go ahead and lock him up.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, let's put you in the trench.
You damn right it was a setup.
Yeah. I don't know why they did a false start. They shouldn't have did that. They should have just ran the ball straight his way. Goal line status. And blitz his way. Smash.
Go ahead and take care of him on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. You already on the line of scrimmage too. Yeah. Put the defense in over there. And your best 3 tick. That's what I would have did.
Hey, my next one, bro. My next one, man. How Larry Bird used to talk crazy to people, man, because he hated if you didn't have a black dude on him. He said it was disrespectful. He said it was disrespectful. You better put somebody else on me. So I'm like, hey.
He literally said it.
Like, you know, I got Kelly, I got Lanham, I got Benson, 3 white dudes. He's like, you ain't got no brothers? He said, and then you keep putting a white dude on me. That is straight disrespect.
He said, you
you guys are putting a white guy on me. Disrespectful.
Wait, who's the white guy you put on?
I can't remember who it was. I just started laughing. I had no comeback. It's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me.
He said, "Why you got that white boy on me?"
He said, "Hey, Rook, tell Coach Lenny Wilkins why you got this white kid, Craig Elo, guarding me. You better put a brother on me." I said, "What?"
Don't put no white boy on me.
He said that was the most.
Now remember, Larry Bird is white, right? Hey, Larry, bro, man, you done heard me tell this 100 times, bro. Larry Bird do not get his flowers, bro. Larry, though, man, he get his flowers, but he don't get enough of his flowers because people forget that he was one of the greatest dudes. Him and Magic Johnson saved the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't really give him enough of his flowers. When a dude can tell you, "Hey, I'm about to go between my leg twice, and I'm gonna do a side step, and I'm gonna shoot my ball right here. I'm gonna make it right in front of your face." That's a cold dude right there, bro. That's
I don't think people know how he carried himself in the game, how much trash he talked.
Yeah, because social media wasn't like that. What it was.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, and you have to be able to back up your game and talk like that. So
yeah,
but he definitely did.
Yeah. But hey, man, the last reaction video I got, because me and you like baseball, you played baseball, too, man, bro. This right here, man, this right here is motivation, man, for any youngins out there playing baseball.
Motivation.
Yeah. I ain't never seen no drill like that before, but I understand why that's a drill.
Mm-hmm.
That young man right there, he about to be knocking it out the park by the time he get to high school.
Just call it out. Yeah. It teaches you how to stand. It teaches you how to stand, swing.
Yes. Power, explosion. You know what I mean? Unbalanced because you're on a tire. You know, we used to flip tires all the time. Some things unbalanced like crap anyway. So to maintain your balance, oh yeah, he finna be a powerful hitter, man. That young man right there, bro. That young man right there finna be a powerful hitter.
You use all your power in the swing and in the back.
Yeah.
Not in your leg.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But hey, man, we got people tuned in to us, man. I enjoy it, bro. Hey, first, before more, I'm gonna hand it to you, man. But I want to say, hey, these last, I want to say 3-4 weeks, man, our subscriber count has like just been going through the roof. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for looking at our videos, our long episode videos, our shorts that we put out. We'll put out little stuff that you put on reaction. We'll put in our shorts. Me and Mark gonna do some thing where we're gonna do some lives. We're gonna do some tailgate stuff. Bro, we got a lot of things planned for in the work to grow our channel, to better, you know what I mean, to evolve our supporters and stuff like that. Man, first I just want to say thank y'all for supporting us.
Yes,
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Go ahead, Mark, man. I'm gonna hand it to you, bro.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all. You know, like I say, keep coming back for the news and the sports. We'll update you with it. You know, whatever we hear, whatever we come across. Send it out to your friends, your family, your people.
Yep.
Subscribe. We'll see you guys soon. Thank you for everything.
Thank y'all. And we'll be back next week. Also, remember this: the best time in life is next Saturday, the beginning of college football. So that's our best time. We got some things prepped up for the beginning of college football. So please come back and join us. We always schedule our live so you can see when we're gonna go live next. Please turn your notification on. Have your friends, family subscribe to our channel. Thank y'all and have a great and blessed night.
Take care. See y'all soon.